It's a chilly hello from the top of Express Towers, the home of the Daily Express, with your monthly weather roundup. We should start by saying that this winter has been exceptionally cold. It feels like it's been very long, a very cold winter. Some people are saying the coldest for 50 years. Certainly February is looking like it's going to be below average in terms of temperatures, staying below that 4.5 degrees C average. Bitter northeasterly winds have kept those temperatures down and brought the snow that we saw earlier this month, and also those winds have been responsible for the snow that we saw at the end of last year. Into March then, and it might be the end of March before we see any real turnaround in the weather. Forecasters are saying that apart from a brief mid-March lull and mild spell, temperatures are really going to stay low throughout the month. More northeasterly winds, possibly more snow. They haven't ruled out more snow, but it's going to be very cold. The winds making it feel very cold as they come in from Eastern Europe. The reason for this cold weather is an area of high pressure which has become wedged over the UK, and it's this high pressure which has allowed cold air to come in from Europe, come in from the Arctic Circle. Some of it's coming in now, keeping those temperatures very low, and which will also be responsible for the snow that we see. This high pressure is likely to stay wedged over the UK, only moving away very, very gradually throughout the month. And that's why long-range forecasters are saying it could be the end of the month, even maybe the beginning of April, before we see any real turnaround in the weather. Into next week, and again it's going to be very, very cold, particularly in the north, slightly milder in the south, but it's going to be a cold week again. Northeasterly winds are going to come in through Scotland and into the northern regions, possibly bringing some snow over the high ground, over hills. In the south, it may be some rain and some winds. The Met Office have said that through next week the weather is going to stay very, very unsettled. Rain in the south, colder weather in the north, and potentially some quite strong winds in the south. This very unspring-like cold weather, as I said, is not looking like it's going to shift really until the end of March. Some people are saying the beginning of April. In fact, Ladbrokes have said that for Easter weekend, the first weekend in April, they have slashed their odds on the coldest ever Easter weekend from 50 to 1 to 8 to 1. And the chance of snow at the beginning of April on Easter weekend to just 2 to 1. But it is going to get better if you just hang in there. A few more weeks to go, and again some long-range forecasters are saying there could be quite a turnaround at the beginning of spring with some quite nice temperatures on the way. Some quite balmy 60s, late 60s, early 70s. So hang in there and get through the winter. I'll be back here this time next month, and that is your monthly weather roundup from the Daily Express.